Hi, Josh Campbell here again with Campbell's Hot Rods, here to show you around a project that I'm working on right now, just beginning this pretty much. 66 Chevelle. Doing pretty much a ground up resto on this car. Long story short, this helped pull this out of body shop hell with the client a few months back. Basically started with a right rear quarter panel collision and then kind of snowballed into basically a bunch of parts and a bunch of new parts that were overbought, and this is how we picked it up. Basically, yeah, a lot of money invested with not a lot to show out of it. So at Campbell's Hot Rods, we're going to try and make this right. See, going around the car now. This is what prompted this. Nothing too bad on its own here. Definitely not worthy of full strip and restoration. And some nice pull work here. Granted, they weren't using the quarter panel, but yeah, still pretty crude. So this will have to be fully replaced, of course. Which, on the surface, that's all it would have taken to get this car fixed and back on the road. But in all honesty, stripping this car down did reveal a lot of sins that will be addressed and make this a whole lot nicer car in the end. Quite a few issues with the tail panel here. You'd see a good amount of rot and bad body work here to hide that. Some nice splice work there. Some extra holes that aren't needed. I don't know what badges they would have had before. A lot of extra holes. Trunk lid gap isn't terrible. It opens up a little bit back here, so we'll tighten that up. The crown of the trunk lid seems a little bit low on both sides, so I might have to tweak the deck lid, see if I can make that better. Nice random filler there. There was some good work that was hidden under the nice paint job before. Unfortunately, this is getting all too common these days. I hear a lot of stories about cars being bought at the major auctions that are just glossed over turds. Moving around, here we got the rocker panel. It's pretty hideous. I'll be replacing that as well. Luckily, the A-pillars and the cowl sides are in really good shape. Don't have to replace that. Even though the previous shop bought all those panels new, it definitely doesn't need any repair or replacement. Same for the firewall. They bought a new firewall. This one's in excellent shape. No need to replace it at all. They even bought an entire new floor pan. There are issues with the floor pan, but I think this is better suited just replacing individual patch panels. Driver's side being the worst. I'm always an advocate for fixing original sheet metal where possible. In the case of this car, doing an all new floor is going to cut into the structure too much and just kind of dig in the car much deeper than I think is reasonable. For no real benefit, you're going to have inferior metal, inferior Taiwan or Chinese metal in place to original GM. So replacing the whole entire floor is not what we're doing, just batches. Need to do a little research on this back seat panel. It looked a little off to me. I noticed this is kind of bowed in the center. That didn't look right to me. Then I noticed these little rear L brackets. Those are bent forward on both sides. And then this top plate here, it's hard to see it, but it actually angles or inclines downward. The other side does not. So just a lot of questions about that. I don't know how this piece could have got bent like this, but I'm gonna go make sure that this piece is correct or not. The other quarter panel is not bad. Looks like it was replaced at some point for some reason. Don't know why. Some ugly work there. Gonna grind all that out and see if I can salvage this splice. They don't make new quarter panels for convertibles. This would be a really easy repair with a new quarter, but I don't have that option. Buying a new quarter to a new hardtop quarter panel to splice in is not really going to add much benefit, as it does not include this panel right here. So yeah, might not be a better path. So we're gonna try and make this one work. Driver's quarter panel is decent. At this point, I've already done any or finished up any frame repairs that the previous shop had started. They went way overkill on this, spending way too much time and money on unneeded efforts, like fully welding all these seams and grinding it smooth all throughout the top of the frame, including what's not seen underneath the body. Just a lot of wasted labor hours for nothing. You know, welding all the joints and the seams is good practice, but just grinding. We're not making a Riddler show car here. This is a car that's going to be built to enjoy. So just being reasonable and practical is the way to go. So the frame repairs have been finished, and this is sitting on new energy suspension body bolts and torqued down. Just wanted to make sure that the body is tight to the frame before we start cutting panels off to replace them. A lot more good work in the trunk floor here. You can see this has been replaced at some time and spliced in. A lot of random cut work there. Another nice patch there. Bunch of holes in the tail panel there again. This car is going to be immensely better after it leaves here. Everything will be addressed. So there's the 66 Chevelle project. I just wanted to document this for everybody to see, as well as the owner, just so we have a good before after of the project. And hope you enjoyed this. There will be more in the future. Thank you.